Highway 44 cuts through the Arizona desert like a scar on dead skin. No streetlights, no gas stations for 30 miles, just asphalt, sand, and silence. But once a year, something else moves through the dark. It happens on October 14th, always at 3:12 a.m., always the same. 10 black freight trucks moving in perfect formation, no headlights, no engine noise, just motion, fast, smooth, and wrong. Locals don't talk about it much. Not to outsiders, not to police. But if you sit long enough in the diner off exit 9, you'll hear the stories. An older woman in a faded denim jacket leans over her coffee. Her hands shake slightly as she speaks. "I saw them once, 15 years ago. I was driving home late. They came out of nowhere, past me like I wasn't even there. No sound, nothing, just gone." She stares into her cup. "I checked my mirrors. The road was empty again." The man across from her nods slowly. He's worn a trucker's cap for 30 years. He knows every inch of this highway. "My brother tried to follow them once. Got close enough to see the back of the last truck. No plates, no markings, just black metal. He said it felt like the air got colder the closer he got." He pauses. He pulled over, let them go, never tried again. These stories have circulated for decades. Every October, every year. The same date, the same time, the same convoy. Authorities have investigated multiple times. State troopers set up cameras, positioned patrol cars, waited through the night. Nothing. No trucks, no movement, no evidence. They call it mass hysteria, a shared delusion, an urban legend fueled by desert isolation and too much time alone. But the locals know better. They know the convoy is real. They just don't know what it's carrying or why it keeps coming back. A man in his late 20s sits in a parked sedan near mile marker 47. His name doesn't matter. His work does. He's a journalist, freelance, hungry for a story that will finally put his name on the map. He's heard the rumors, read the forums, interviewed the witnesses, and tonight he's here to see it for himself. The dashboard clock reads 3:09 a.m. He grips the steering wheel. His breath fogs the windshield. The desert stretches endlessly in every direction. Then, at exactly 3:12, he feels it, a vibration, low, deep, not in the ground, in his chest. He leans forward. In the distance, shapes begin to form. 10 trucks, black, massive, moving in a perfect line. No headlights, no sound. They approach fast, impossibly fast, cutting through the dark like shadows with weight. He grabs his phone, starts recording. The first truck passes, then the second, then the third. His hands tremble. The footage is shaky, but it's there. Proof. Then something happens that makes his blood freeze. A car is stalled on the shoulder, hazard lights blinking, door open, engine dead. The fifth truck doesn't slow down. It doesn't swerve. It passes straight through the car. No collision, no impact, no sound. The car remains untouched. The truck continues without pause. He stops recording. His mouth goes dry. He watches the rest of the convoy fade into the distance, vanishing into the desert like smoke. And for the first time, he understands why no one talks about this. Because what he just saw isn't possible. And if it's real, then everything else he knows is wrong. He doesn't sleep that night. By dawn, he's back at his apartment, laptop open, coffee untouched. The footage plays on loop. Frame by frame, he watches the truck pass through solid metal. No distortion, no glitch, just motion through matter. He uploads the clip to a private server, sends it to 3 contacts, waits for replies. None come. 2 days later, he receives a single message. "Delete this now." He doesn't. Instead, he starts digging. He finds old police reports, archived news articles, incident logs from the late 90s. Most of it is redacted, blacked out, sealed. But one name keeps appearing: the Null Operators, a smuggling cartel active in the southwestern U.S. during the 1980s and 1990s, known for moving high-value cargo across invisible routes. No one ever caught them until 1998.
An explosion at a remote warehouse near the Mexican border. 17 bodies recovered, all burned beyond recognition. Case closed. Cartel presumed destroyed. But the convoy started appearing the next year. Same date, same time, same route. He writes it all down, connects the dots, builds a timeline. Then he makes a decision. Next October, he'll be ready. And this time, he'll get closer. 1 year later, he's back on Highway 44. Same spot, same time. But tonight, he's brought something with him. A small GPS tracker, military-grade, magnetic, designed to stick to metal and transmit location data in real time. At 3:12 a.m., the convoy appears. He waits until the last truck passes. Then he steps out of his car. The air feels heavy, cold, wrong. He runs toward the road. The final truck is still in sight, barely. He throws the tracker. It sticks. The truck doesn't slow, doesn't react. It vanishes into the dark. He returns to his car, opens the tracking app. The red dot moves across the screen, but it's not following the highway. It's moving through areas marked as dead zones, places where GPS signals fail, where electronic devices shut down, where nothing should be able to transmit. Yet the tracker keeps moving. For 6 hours, he watches. The dot travels in straight lines through terrain that doesn't exist on any map. Then, at 9:14 a.m., the signal stops. The location shows a point in the middle of the desert. No roads, no structures, nothing. He saves the coordinates, and 2 days later, he drives out to find it. The site is empty. No tire tracks, no debris, no sign of anything, just sand and stone. But when he checks his phone, something new appears. A video file, uploaded to his cloud. Timestamp, 3:12 a.m. 2 nights ago. He didn't record this. He opens it. The footage is grainy, dark, filmed from inside a moving vehicle. The camera pans slowly across the interior of a truck. No driver, no cargo, just empty space. Then the lens tilts toward a reflective surface, and in that reflection, he sees his own face staring back at him from inside the truck. He drops the phone. His hands shake. His breath catches. He picks it up again, replays the clip. Same image, same reflection, same face. But he was never inside that truck. He scrolls through his files, checks his cloud, searches for the source. There is none. The file appeared on its own. He sits in silence for a long time. Then he opens his research folder, rereads everything he's gathered, and finally, he sees it, the pattern. Every witness who got too close, every person who tried to follow the convoy, every investigator who asked too many questions, they all disappeared. Not arrested, not killed, just gone. No bodies, no evidence, no explanation. And now his face is in their footage. He's been marked, chosen. The next morning, his apartment is empty. The door is still locked from the inside. His phone is on the table, fully charged, no missed calls. His laptop is open. The screen shows his last search, how to escape something that isn't real. No one reports him missing. No one comes looking. Because in the digital records, in the systems that track identity and presence and proof, He was never there at all. And somewhere out in the desert, on a road that doesn't exist, 10 black trucks keep moving, silent, searching, waiting for the next person who gets too close. Because the convoy isn't smuggling goods across borders, it's smuggling people across the line between worlds. And once you're marked, there's no border that can keep them out.